NUS Business School, Eminent Business Alumni Awards 2014, Senior Alumni Awards, Dr. Robert Yap Chin Kong. Dr. Yap received his Bachelor of Business Administration from NUS Business School in 1976. Currently, he is the Chairman and CEO of the YCH Group. Apart from being the President of the Singapore National Employers Federation and Board Member at International Enterprise Singapore or IES and Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore or MPA, Dr. Yap also plays advisory roles to numerous national and regional government strategic committees, most notably advising regional heads of government in the ASEAN Business Advisory Council since 2003. In 2006, Dr. Yap became the founding chairman of the not-for-profit Supply Chain Asia, a community of close to 20,000 logistics professionals based in the region. In 2007, he was named Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Singapore. In 2013, he was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award for Logistics at the 5th World Chinese Economic Forum.
I think what I enjoyed most of the business school was that it gives you a holistic view, right, on business in general. Not really, you don't dive in and specialize in many of the subjects that you take, but you get a very good overview, and that overview forms the foundation, right, for you when you actually go out into society to work and so on. It gives you a very good feel of the general, part of business that it requires you, and then over time, then you will take your own passion and you see which are the areas that you like to specialize and become better in. In everything that you do, a strong foundation is also important. A foundation that allows you then to build all your new thinking, your new whatever endeavors that you want to do. I think it's a very strong way of getting about making things happen.
Even though he could enjoy a comfortable retirement, Dr. Yap still seeks challenges and is constantly active in his family business.
I think I've always had this kind of a spirit of enterprise. I just want to win, and that winning thing is in me all the time. I think it also goes in the way that I look at sports when I was young, and also look at the way that I do a lot of things. But I just wanted to excel. So the idea of winning is not just to win, but also to do anything that you are really keen on doing at its best, right? Giving its best shot. So which means that you end up working very hard, right? Because you want to be on the winning part of it. At the same time, the pleasure, right, of leading a group of very passionate people, a group of people that have been with you over the years trying to leave a legacy, right? We're trying to be the number one. In fact, we are actually a very strong leading player in the SCM industry today in Asia. And at the same time, we are actually driven by looking at how we can actually grow this company into a very strong global player, right? And at the same time, bringing in a lot of our new innovations and solutions, right? So the idea of leaving a platform or a business that allow innovation to thrive, right? So in our company, we say we innovate to survive, right? We know that the day that we stop innovating is the day that we will then slowly go downhill. Right? But if we keep innovating, then there's a part that drives not just the organization, drive all the leaders, even myself. So you see, I get younger and younger because I'm very much challenged to look at new things, look at things of that can differentiate, can make a difference, right? Firstly, to the competition, so that we are ahead of them, and then and most importantly to the customers, because we add a lot of value, and also to the society that we are operating in.
In his corporate culture, Dr. Yap believes in fast-tracking staff and pushing them to the limits. He believes that it's essential to bring people up to the road of success quickly.
Everybody does not really know your full potential. A lot of people underestimate your potential, right? Out of maybe conservatism, or out of some people don't really push too hard, right? They think this is enough. But I think it's a waste. Everybody should be given a chance to really, max up their own potential. So in the company, we do that. We make sure that everybody has a chance to grow as fast as you can grow and as high as you can go. Our motto or our belief is that instead of just giving a man a fish, right? If we can look at how we can teach a man to fish, then he can give fish to a lot of other people. At the same time, he can continue to teach other people to fish, and everybody will be better off. That also resonates very well with our corporate way of doing things, because we believe in training everybody to the fullest potential. So through training, through education, through the way we set up to allow the person to progressively grow in the organization. So which is why we are a very strong supporter of many educational programs. We give a lot of scholarships. At the same time, even internally within our organization, we organize in such a way that we accept, right, that our people, right, should be not only being trained to the fullest potential, but we also do our part to train people who are interested to come into the industry and bring them up along the way. I think Singapore is a very small market, right? But it's a very competitive market, so it's good training ground, fantastic training ground. But for Singapore companies to really do well, Singapore companies must look beyond Singapore, right? Look at the world, especially look at just even Asia Pacific, right? So Asia, you look at China is growing, India is growing, ASEAN is growing, so there are huge opportunities, right? So if we do our things very well and then bring ourselves into a bigger market, I think there's a lot of potential for Singapore companies. If we all know what we need to do and really go all the way out to do it, I think it will be a fantastic future for Singaporean companies.